Welcome to Uniting the Cults, another episode of Why is Everybody Stupid? I'm discussing a post I wrote in the ex-Muslim subreddit. Let me put it up now. So I titled this, I Wish I Knew I Wasn't a Muslim. This is a mocking post. I'm mocking Muslims who think we were never really Muslims. And it turned out sort of like a poem. It wasn't intended. I wish I knew I wasn't a Muslim. Then I wouldn't have married a Muslim who spent the next 15 years violently and verbally abusing me and my kids. Except for the few years where she had decided that our kids are not her kids anymore because they're not Muslims anymore. Why didn't somebody tell me that I wasn't a Muslim? Why didn't my Muslim wife know that I wasn't a Muslim, like before we got married? Apparently, we were all so confused about my beliefs. Also, by the same logic, my kids were not Muslims too, right? Too bad they feared the hell that their Muslim mother kept telling them about. Too bad their mother used this fear to pressure them to never tell me anything, like their mother was beating them for 2 years. And guess what? Even though my kids weren't Muslims, they acted as if they believed in hell, meaning they didn't tell me what their mother was doing to them for fear that they would go to hell. I wish I knew I wasn't a Muslim. Somebody said, I'm not trying to invalidate anybody, but I personally take it as a compliment when somebody tells them you were never a Muslim. It's like being told by a former friend you did crack with that you were never a true crackhead to begin with. This person says, gay ex-Muslim says, this is depressing. So I wanted to explain that things are better, a lot better. I guess I should read it for everybody. We're okay now, better than okay. My kids are teenagers now. All that stuff happened, at least it was over at least 7 years ago. They're 15 and 17 now. Oh, so it's more than that. Whatever. They don't talk or interact with their mom anymore, and they no longer feel guilty for not wanting to. My oldest has been in therapy for years now. It's been immensely helpful. So much so that she wants to study psychology in college. She's going to college for that. And she wants to become a therapist, and she wants to focus on religious trauma. She wants to help people that were in the situation she was in. So yeah, the person that said this is depressing, I fixed it. They're not depressed anymore. Or they, saw that it's not so depressing. Yeah, the reason, so it's really, really ridiculous that there's so many Muslims that, I guess they're one of the ways that they can try to make sense of things is that the reason there's so many ex-Muslims is because we never really understood Islam. Because they're coming from the perspective that Islam is the truth, Islam is good. So for us to leave it, there must be something wrong with us rather than something wrong with Islam. Yeah, so please, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Find me on Twitter at Uniting the Cults. And one more thing to remind you about, June 14th live stream event. Please join. It's a very big thing. I'm going to be speaking with a few experts about some major issues, all related to cult behaviors by so many groups in the world, the major one being death penalty for apostasy. But all the other ones matter too, because they are getting in the way of fixing the death penalty for apostasy. That's why I'm doing the June 14th event. All right, that's it for now, guys.